So before coming to Atlas, my problem was trigeminal neuralgia. So I had very excruciating pain. It was just torture. So before meeting the doctors here at Atlas, I had been going to a neurologist, and the neurologist eventually sent me to a neurosurgeon. So I had been on 4 different types of anticonvulsants, and that just made me stupid. It just completely numbed my brain. It messed up my legs. And then when I went to the neurosurgeon gave me, there's 4 different options that they can follow, but all 4 of them have to be repeated again, and there was no guarantees for any of them. And the neurosurgery was scheduled, but then when COVID started, they had to cancel it. And that's when I started looking for anything else that I could do, and that's when I found Atlas. I just went online and I was looking, what does the trigeminal nerve do? What can cause problems with the trigeminal nerve? And I just started connecting dots. It just kind of made sense to see that maybe if there was a subluxation in the atlas, maybe that was pushing on the nerves of the trigeminal nerve. So I thought, this is definitely worth trying. So I reached out to Atlas. I came here very cautiously, very, very cautiously optimistic. I was really more cynical than anything else because I know all the research that I have done with trigeminal neuralgia, there is no cure. Most people end up in suicide. It's called a suicide disease, and that is definitely not a course that I wanted for myself. I could never see myself going down that road. But I know that it was affecting my entire life to have this pain. So when I came to NUCCA, I wanted maybe some relief, maybe something that was a little better than the medication that I had. After the first correction, I was very skeptical because I just felt fingers at my neck and nothing. I've been to a chiropractor before. You feel the popping and you feel immediate relief, and I really didn't feel anything. And I thought, okay, let's pray and we'll see what happens here. And I got up off the table. I walked out. I walked to my car, and I thought, something's different. I felt the difference. I felt there just wasn't a soreness there. There was something missing. So finally, I kept coming back. I think it was after my 3rd visit where I had an immediate change. I knew for sure that this was helping, and I started weaning myself off my medications. So no more medications for me. I've only been here 6 months. I started in June, end of June. So yeah, almost 7 months. And definitely it's been a progression. I'm getting a little anxious because I'm just impatient. I wanted it to be done now. I don't ever have to worry about this again. Right now am dealing with learning to walk again, and that's related to the trigeminal neuralgia because of all the medication that I was taking. It was causing interference with the way my legs interact with the brain. I don't know, for whatever reason, I just couldn't walk. I couldn't walk normally. And now I'm learning to walk again. I'm learning to walk. The quality of my life has definitely improved. I have a very stressful job. As a professional, I need to be able to speak to people. I need to be able to facilitate classes, so I need to be able to speak. I need to be able to think on my feet. I need to pick up phone calls and I work at a hospital, so I interact with patients. I needed to be able to just communicate with the staff at the hospital and make sure that they understood what I was trying to teach them. So now I'm able to talk to them, and I'm not afraid of talking to them, because that was one thing. It was so painful to just talk, to just take a breath. Even just sitting in my office when the air conditioner was blowing, when that air hit my face, I'd go into screaming fits. It was so painful. Just being able to smile, I couldn't even smile or even take a breath. I was crying all the time. I'm getting emotional now. So now I am able to talk. I'm able to coordinate my work better. I'm able to keep on track, and I am able to feel like I'm giving proper information. And that definitely improves the quality of life at work. And just personally, like I said, I wasn't able to walk. And now I'm learning to walk again. So I'm able to go do all the exciting things that I like to do. It's brought me back to my usual adventurous self, and that's where I want to continue being, and I want people to enjoy being with me when we're doing that. When I first came here, they explained to me that they were going to do x-rays to see exactly what it is that was happening with my neck, with my atlas, to see if it was indeed subluxated or if it needed correction. And they did a couple of measurements, what my hips were doing, what kind of twisting there was there, what my legs, the length of them was one shorter than the other. And they explained to me how, when there's subluxation of the atlas, how it messes everything up. All your body, everything's connected there. So they explained all of that to me. They explained to me that they weren't going to be popping my body. And it was just going to hurt. I was so scared the first time Dr. Murray touched me. He touched me right in here, and this is where the pain was. So they talked me through what they were doing, and they talked me through what to expect. And definitely seeing all of the x-rays and seeing how all of that has changed, and seeing in myself the obvious changes that have occurred. That was very, very relaxing. Thank you. And definitely just exciting. So to anybody who is considering coming to LS, or they are skeptical about coming here, even if you've come for your first visit and you think, well, they didn't do anything to me, keep an open mind. I believe that my problems started maybe 2001 is when I had a car accident, and I think that's probably when all this problem started with me. So it's been a long time building, and it's not going to get fixed overnight, and it's not feel it. The body is going to try and stay exactly where it is. And as I've seen with my own atlas, with the x-rays, and just when I needed any corrections, the body goes back to its bad habits. And it's just taken a lot of patience to make sure, to know that I'm actually getting to where I need to be, and to see that there is actually so much more progression, so much betterment in what's going on with my body. Thank you, Atlas Brain and Spine. Thank you, Dr. Murray and Dr. Zeina. Thank you for always greeting me with a smile and always giving me that hope, and all the corrections that you've done on me, and for all the help that you've given me.